For centuries, we viewed the universe as a predictable, mechanical clockwork, but that model breaks down at the absolute edge of measurement. Looking at our deepest measurements from telescopes like Hubble, our most advanced cosmological maps are failing to reconcile. The data points tracking the expansion of the universe are explicitly disagreeing with each other. When we look at the quantum level, the concept of a solid object ceases to exist. Reality at this scale is an endless, churning field of overlapping wave probabilities that refuses to behave like physical matter. This chaotic wave field remains entirely unresolved until an interaction occurs. Measurement is the only thing forcing these probabilities to lock into a definite state. A universe made of infinite waves with no observer is an empty stage of unmanifested potential. It is a broadcast with no one to receive it. Imagine the raw energy of the universe as a relentless, blinding signal overload. Human consciousness exposed directly to this uncompressed data would be immediately overwhelmed. The biological form would drown in the sheer volume of cosmic information. Survival for a finite observer depends entirely on a massive filter, a boundary system capable of parsing the infinite. Ancient traditions described this boundary through the symbol of the cosmic egg. While often interpreted as a literal container floating in space, the symbol points to something functional. The cosmic egg represents a sophisticated observer safety architecture. It is the operating system that makes localized experience possible. This ancient model identifies a necessary survival boundary for navigating a reality composed of waves. The shell of this egg functions as a bandwidth boundary. It catches the rush of infinite cosmic signals before they can reach the human observer. This process steps down and compresses chaotic wave frequencies, translating them into the stable, localized reality we perceive. This ancient boundary compression mirrors the modern physics concept of wave function collapse. The interaction of the observer forces a wave of probability to choose a definitive, localized state. Human experience is only possible because of this translation. Without the shell to filter the field, the infinite would obliterate the finite. Ancient maps filled with towering gates, strict judges, and pantheons of deities operate as sophisticated systems architecture diagrams. Mythic characters provided a compact compression format for recording cosmic routing functions long before the advent of technical jargon. A gatekeeper standing at the edge of the world represents transition logic, the access control protocols of the cosmic network. Figures like Saturn or the ancient timekeepers represent systemic functions of limitation, acting as the auditors of our reality's boundaries. This Egyptian diagram from Dendera records an entire operating system of celestial routing. The figures and the boats represent the managed flow of energy through the star canopy. These ancient gods were essential job titles, each managing the specific bandwidth protections that keep our physical state stable. Different cultures produced wildly different structural maps, from Chinese interface layers to the nested realms of the Vedic tradition. In this Egyptian depiction, the sky is an architectural layer. The arched body of the goddess acts as a literal filter for the cosmic expanse. These systemic disagreements reveal the underlying architecture common to all of them. The cultural details are local costumes. The invariant truth beneath them is the same translation layer standing between the infinite and the observer. Syncretism is the realization that every ancient myth was attempting to solve the exact same bandwidth problem. The edge of the universe is frequently imagined as a physical destination, an ice wall or a cosmic membrane billions of light years away. The functional boundary of reality operates much closer, right at the point where the human nervous system encounters the cosmic wave field. When you encounter a cosmic egg or a celestial gate in a myth, stop asking if it is a literal place. Instead, ask what specific cosmic wave instruction or observer safety protocol that symbol is compressing. Decoding these ancient maps is not an act of historical nostalgia. It is the great decompression of our universe's operating system.